Alright, I believe I am going. Alright, hello, and welcome back, everybody. I think I found the way forward, so let's go. Yeah, there was another board that was talking about. Huh, this place isn't ominous. This should be the internet. Which, if the internet's anything like the sixth game, let me see, what's it called? Yep, if the internet is anything like the sixth game, this is where the very dangerous things are going to live. I still don't know what that whirlpool monster actually does, so I'm gonna let it do its thing. Oh, weird. Okay, chat can't be there. It's gonna block my vision. Alright. Hopefully it won't create any problems for me there. I love the change in music here. I should save, probably. I've taken 2 steps. I can calm down. It's been 2 steps. Aw. You know what? Saving is a good habit, so I will do it. I still don't know how far back I go if I die. But apparently there's some kind of doctor in this area according to the info board. And a doctor might just be exactly what I'm looking for. Because I've been using cure fragments on the ice. So, let's find him. I feel like style-wise, the game has already made massive upgrades from the original game. Oops. I should have taken the field first. I can't get him there. The ice is in the way. They're getting closer to the end. What? Where at? What is the Undernet here? Who in the heck lives in the Undernet and is running scared? I probably should have tried to line them up, but I think just one of these guys is going to be easy to dodge. Gotta go back, gotta get that treasure. It's a permanent treasure from the Undernet. I probably shouldn't get too excited, but I am. Now we wait. Huh. I suck at this game. I really suck at this game. Luckily I can stop time, so that'll do. HP and memory up, thank you game. My second favorite item. There we go. Hello? Turn here, don't go to under square. You look, but I'm really nice, right? Okay. I feel like that's a trap. Like, I could be wrong. I think it's a trap. Nice. Whoops, I probably shouldn't have done that. Apparently, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not... Fine, I'm sure I can make this work. I did! I feel certain this test is the way. Where are you going, friend? Alright. Hey, now. I'm checking the corners right now for any signs of a hidden path. I think that's the way to go forward. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done that. Kind of making a lot of mistakes this time. Oh, somehow I forget what exactly their attack pattern is. I don't know why I'm grabbing another area grab. It's not doing me any good. In fact, it's been very harmful for me. I've made a mistake. I made a terrible mistake. I hate this. I shouldn't have used the area grab. Ah! I messed up again. I have not done a single thing right this entire fight. Until there. Alright. There we go. Oh no, not again! I can't believe I did that. Good. Well, mistakes are made. I'm just gonna save, I'm gonna reset, and we're gonna go. Good luck, friend. Oh, do they heal? I hadn't noticed that. Lucky for me, they don't have much HP. I want to check around for any goodies before I go down the area that I was supposed to. I hope not. Isn't that square? Great. Well, let me explore around here for anything else. Secret info board? Just a secret node. No ordinary people allowed. Okay. There's a room under net number 1. A high-tech natty called the Dock hides out in the underspace. Something odd about the bug crack collector in Kosos. Really? I always thought he was hiding something. Bug cracks are a collection that will turn into real things. Square's Proto-Man. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, why is an assassin writing about Proto-Man? Oh. I love the internet so much. You can get to the internet? Secret passageway. Guess you. Oh, I didn't know that. Back to the regular net unless I want to die. Subject 4. Removes traps on mystery data? Interesting. But what does that do for me? Like, do I just not fight, or does it turn the mystery data into a regular data? Ooh. What is this? Lava magnet. Interesting. Grassline might actually be useful. Not sure what the other ones do. But I'm getting the power up. And the HP memory. Oh dear. I'll have to come back here sometime. Sweet. So, it's in the net square. But not the under square? Found the dark web have. Yes, I have! Welcome, Cordell. Yeah. So, it's a good thing I managed to find a PG version of the dark web. Exactly. Don't look at the bulletin board. There may be some questionable things here. Now, the question is, they said the square. Is that the regular square or the darknet? They also said there's a way to the square from here. But I think, if I had to guess, I can't use it to get back. Because I'm guessing this right here would take me to Den Area 1. But I can't get there this way. So I might just have to jack out and check the square myself. Shortcut. So in the net square. But yeah, turns out the information I was looking for was on the bulletin board. It was on the other one that I hadn't checked yet. I don't know why I grabbed 3 area grabs. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to be able to finish this fight any faster with these. You know what? I hadn't even noticed. Did it used to say transmit? That's right. The first one said something. The first game said a word that wasn't execute, and execute was the word in the 6th game. So I think I was very offended by that for a while. No, that's not the square. That's Meryl's PC, I think. I need to go this way. Yes, thank you. Did I let you play the 6th game, Cordell, when we were growing up? Or was that one of those things I was being too much of an asshole about to let you even watch? Because back in the day, I was a bit of a jerk. Like, I got very embarrassed if I failed in front of people. And so, yeah, that often came out as "Don't watch me," because it was embarrassing for me at the time. Which is kind of funny how that goes. Isn't the square near here? Do I have to go further yet? How bad is the delay right now, by the way? The square is... Yeah, that makes sense. Especially back in the day when they only had one save file. I think I missed it. I think the square is in area 2 or 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, back in the day when video games only had one save file. So, there was definitely a conflict of interest there in letting the little siblings play my video game. Why is it 12 seconds? I have it set to ultra low in OBS. So, I was hoping to get it even lower so that I could have actual conversations with people. But that's about as low as I can get it, for whatever reason. Huh. I am just now realizing I can play this game while looking at my second monitor, because I can look over at my recording screen on OBS. I don't actually have to look at my regular screen. I know, right? Like, I don't understand why, though. Like, I have it on the exact same setting as I did when it was down to 4 seconds, but for some reason it's 12 seconds now, and I don't understand that. Also, I think I went the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to be going to the square. Yeah, here we go. Up here's where I need to be. Alright, I'm looking for a high-tech canopy. Not use it. Apparently today it's Markiplier's birthday. That's interesting. Is he doing a stream or something? Okay, not this square. Unfortunately. So, let's check the Kyoto Square next. If I can remember which way that is. Yeah, I watch him from time to time. But he, ever since he started Distractable, he's been doing a lot less YouTube stuff. And that was not to mention the movies he's been making. So, he's not really much of a YouTuber these days. Although he does still release some interesting stuff. Youngland or Mexico? Where you gonna go now, boys? You did a what? You built a 2-week-long online role-playing experience based on submarines? You mean like a D&D campaign? Second round. Yeah, that was very nice. I was very happy about that. Apparently the guy just had to move, and there was only one place to move, too. It was the Whirlwind of Death. And the guy was like, you know what? I accept your terms. I'm definitely lost. I don't even know which way Kyoto Square is. I've gone to Yumland for some reason. You come up with some of the weirdest games. Were you like doing that on Discord? Yeah, that sounds terrible. Why would you do that? That sounds completely awful. You come up with all these ideas, but I'll be honest, Cordell, sometimes I hear them and I'm like, wow, that sounds terrible. Why would you even want that? And then you go through with it and I'm like, wow, that experience sounded terrible. Why did you want that? Wait, this is square. I'm going in circles. I think I remember which way Kyoto is now, which is the next place I want to check. You know, that does explain a lot of humanity, frankly. A lot of people, yep, that explains a whole lot. You know, Cordell, what you should have done for your thing, is you should have gotten an AI to check all the messages for you and respond. Alright, I think Kyoto is somewhere this way. You did use AI. Someone thought we're AI and we're trying to sabotage. Part of the experience was trying to figure out which players were real and which were. Oh, that is actually really interesting. So you were able to set up AI that you didn't know for sure whether they were players or AI? Or was it other people trying to figure out which ones were AI? Hey, quicksand. I hope I didn't mess that up. There we go. That was slow. You were the game master, the entire game was direct for you. Anytime a player sent a message to another player, they'd send it to you and you'd relay it. Alright. So you knew who the AI characters were, but the other people didn't necessarily. Oh, that's interesting. If I hit him right when he's getting ready to move, it'll count. Yeah, I imagine. Turning yourself to... How many players were playing? 5 players. The only thing you knew, you knew the number. Yeah, turning yourself into a conduit for 5 different people talking sounds like a lot of work. Alright, Kyoto Square. Maybe I can find the high-tech Navi here. Alright. Doc's not in Kyoto Square. So, does Youngland have a square I can check? Do I have to go there as well? This game needs to have more distinctive locations. You've written down a 3,000-word summary of the entire game. So now you have to start a pretty decent novel if you ever decide to write another. Goodness! Did you, count the words? How did you do that? Well, alright, that's convenient. Maybe this guy will move fast enough that I can... Ow. Not quite. I was scared the other guy would jump, and so I didn't wait. Alright, so Kyoto Square wasn't it, so... Let me think, where else is there a square? It's not in the Den area square. It's not in the Kyoto Square. Does Youngland have a square? I don't think so. I don't remember one in Netopia either, though. Right, because he's not here. Actually, I think I am remembering a square in Netopia. I am remembering some place that it could be. But I think that area is blocked off by ice, but I guess I'll have to go check. I appreciate how this game makes you memorize where things are, but they could be a little more exact with what the differences between the places are. Come out, little rabbit. Thank you. Getting lost. I am not lost. I simply, the destination is unclear. There is a difference. I am not lost. I am checking off the places that it could be. Come on. There we go. Why do I need ground for wind-based attacks? You know, I also wish that that attack would go over the open spaces. You would think that the empty space below it would make it stronger, but no. If I get unlucky, I'll run into Nightman here with low HP, because for some reason I suck at fighting that guy. In fact, I should probably use the opportunity here to just heal. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna press my area grab button. For some reason it doesn't work on empty spaces. And I'm going to heal up against this rabbit before I end up fighting something that I regret. Alright, now I'm going to resist punching him one more time in his face. Oh hey, full HP! I think that is full HP, right? Yep. Oh, I've gone in a circle. Fine. Yeah, and inconvenient. I was fighting what's-her-name, the snake lady, and I wasn't able to grab that last panel in front of her, which would have been great for me. But, alas. I think that's something they changed in future iterations of the game. I could be wrong. I didn't really use, as unbelievable as it might sound, I didn't use area grab in the 6th game back when I was a kid. I know. Who even was I back in the day? It's like I was a different human being. I hate this cube. I really do. I think it's standing right in my way and I have to take the long way around it every time. Imagine not colonizing it. I can't! What a terrible world that would be in. Colonizing my enemies is one of my favorite things in video games. In fact, we should probably try that with Iran. That would probably solve a lot of our problems, now that I'm thinking about it. Whoops, I forgot what kind of AoE his attack has. I love the sound it makes when my whirlwind hits their shells. Oh, no! I forget how quick these darn rats are. Oh boy. Oh, I hate these things. On the bright side, I know exactly where he's gonna be now. Alright, we're getting close to the square. Hopefully, this is exactly the place we are looking for. This don't look right. Yeah, I would say that is pretty rare for Marvel nowadays. It's been a long time since they've done that. The keywords. Well, I heard. Oh, great. So I'm really hoping the store that I need to look for is Higsby's store. Because otherwise, it's not Marvel. It's Sony working with Amazon. Okay, so not Marvel. Excellent. That makes sense. Amazon's a little hot and cold on this sort of thing. So hopefully they do well. Now I'm hoping the store people are talking about is Higsby's this way. Close to... Oh, great. So, somewhere on the net is a purple navvy who is shopping. This scavenger hunt sucks. This scavenger hunt really sucks. Let me think. Okay, I can think of one purple navvy who was in Netopia talking about how they didn't have any of the chips that he wanted. Hopefully, that's the guy I'm looking for. Hey, Airman! Nope, I'm good. I will find it. No, I do not need one, nor do I want one. I am the superhero going through his I don't need a sidekick phase. I will be having none of that. Not until I get my butt beaten and my spirit broken. Alright, to Nettopia. The stream is also lagging slightly. Well, that sucks. I think that's just my internet. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that. It's alright. Luckily, this game isn't visually intense. Move quickly. There we go. Why would I use the area steal? I can just use the cannon. My instinct was to go for the area steal, but I only need the cannon. Alright. I think this is where the purple navvy that went out shopping for chips is. Dang it. Dang it. That was just my own fault. I have no one to blame for that but me. And GenCat. I could always blame GenCat, like I did in the old days as a child. There's an idea. Cornell, why would you do that to me? What do you mean, secretly? I have no idea what you mean by secretly. I think you've been very open about this for many years. Alright, the moment of truth. Is this the guy who I'm looking for? Please, game. You want to know the keyword to call the doc? I can tell you, but it won't be for free. Give me your... Sure. Sure, take it. Keyword is... You forgot. I'm sorry. What is the keyword to call the doc? Huh? Huh? So, in case you guys are unaware, the W3 is the evil organization from the 6th game. I don't remember if they were they the villains in the first game? I think they were. What do you mean the keyword is the W3? I don't want it. Nope. I'm out. I think. This is the worst thing he could have possibly said. He could not have said a worse keyword. This is the worst timeline. There is nothing he could have said that is more concerning than this. Yes, I was surprised. Yeah. That's kind of... Yes, correct. Very correct. That's all... That's all he knows. He hopes that it helps. Thank you, sir. And now I have to go back to the undernet. All right. Some of the least helpful thing you've ever seen. Yeah. Well, look on the bright side. We're on the right track. I have been running in so many circles. I don't know if you've noticed, Cordell. I have not been lost. Where I am supposed to go is a gosh dang circle. That's where I'm supposed to be. I'm not lost. I'm going exactly where the game wants me to. It's fine. This isn't even a fetch quest. This is, I have to go find the thing, but the thing doesn't exist until I find the other thing. I don't understand why they feel the need to pad this game's runtime. I do that all on my own! You don't believe me? Here, let me show you something interesting. Where am I? Not the library. Let me show you something interesting. You see these? 2 Gateman version 3, 11 Gateman version 2, 2 Gateman version 1, a Snake Man version 3, 6 Snake Man version 2s. Do you know what these are? These are the times I fought the bosses. Every time I fought the boss and got a score that was worthy of anything but money. Like, this is all the time I've spent fighting bosses in this game, just for the joy of it. Look at that! I have 22 Gutman version 3s! They don't need to pad the game! I'll do that all on my own! I went the wrong way. But there is treasure this way. I'm hitting the thing that I can't hit rather than the thing that's going to be harder to hit. So, this will be interesting. Ah, I missed it. Come closer. Alright, I'm going to the undernet, which is this way? Yeah, it's gotta be this way. Danger, Undernet is at the top of his sprint. Excellent. I am almost back to where I started this video. I am literally going right back to where I started the recording. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get really lucky and I'll unlock a new style. I would love to get Water Shield style back. I love that style. Not as much as I love Wood style, but whoops, I went in a circle. But it was a very nice style that I would happily give up the Heat Shield for. The only time I really like Heat Shield in this game is when I'm fighting Quicksand. It is the perfect counter to Quicksand. But other than that, let's see if I can get all... Whoops! No, I cannot get all of them lined up in the back row, actually. Oh, I did that way too soon. That's not the Undernet. This over here is the Undernet. Whoops! Wrong order. Oh well. Alright. I'm sure this won't fight. No, it will. Who am I kidding? It will. Come on. There we go. I think this is for the best. I could try to line them up in order to get the double. And it would be fairly easy with the one guy stomping after me. But with the added rain clouds thrown in here, I think I'm just gonna take the easy win. Alright. How much money do I have? Hopefully I have enough to buy the HP memory since I'm here. Oh. Oh, come on, Mage. You're gonna walk there on me? Fine. Whoops. He did. He did. Unfortunately for him, I have ways of dealing with ice blocks. And to no one's surprise, it involves murder. Dang it. Unfortunately, I do not have any way of dealing with a guy who sits at the back like a pansy. And now I do! You sat in the back, and now the back is the front. I'm pretty sure there's a historical lesson in here somewhere. Alright, do not use the area grab. That is a terrible mistake. I should have hit him with my regular attack before I hit him with the gate hit, but it's alright. How much damage? I think it's still 160. So, the attack is what controls the damage. The charge controls how fast I'm charging it. So I haven't changed my attack, I'm just charging it faster after my last upgrade. Do not use the area grab. What happened? Okay, so basically, the game identified that guy above me as occupying my space, and so it didn't do the thing. I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't get my attack off. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the level 3 would stop. Oh, it's version 3! It's like the upgrades that the what do you call it? The bosses in this game have. I'm just gonna call them bosses. They have like versions 1 through 3. So I'm using wood style version 3. That must be the max then. I would use the heat style, but if I get attached, but I'm just gonna have to switch it out once I'm attached to it anyway. Alright. I'll post some keywords. Go for it. www. Lan, it's posted. I wonder if he'll come, or is it just a rumor? According to this rumor, if you purse this word, he'll appear somewhere in the undersquare. Wanna go look? Alright. Ah, that looks right. What a cute customer about. What's wrong? Does your company sure? What a navvy like you wants to do with them. Thank doctor. To break the ice. No. No way. You can't. Oh, okay. I hate it. I hate this game. This game is terrible. Why would they do that to me? Why would they? Oh. Oh. Yell Frank and I agree. That is cruel and unusual. Alright, I know where that... Do you remember... Yeah, I know who has that program. I know exactly who has that program. I can't remember where they are. I think they're in Yumland. I think the program that was talking about his heat data is in Yumland. Which is another place I've already been on this stupid quest. This is terrible. I hate it. I hate that I'm here. I hate everything the game's doing to me. The game is lucky that I enjoy its boss fights so frickin' much. And that I find the nostalgic bullshit it's putting me through rather charming. It is very lucky I find it endearing, somehow, and it is very lucky for that. I hope that mage comes to the front line. He won't. I think my heart has finally stopped beating from the idea that I was gonna lose all my stuff. I think I finally calmed down a little bit. Whew. This game scares me. Was he testing me or something? Apparently. I think the guy just liked my guts when I did it, and so he handed them back because he's not as much of an asshole as I thought. He's still an asshole for putting me through that, but he's not as bad as I was thinking he would be. Wow, look at all these area grabs that I'm not going to be using for certain reasons. Wow, look at all these items that I'm not going to be using. None of these are useful for this particular area. The ice on the ground is terrible with wood style. Oops, I forgot it does that. Heal me. Uh-oh. Whew. Alright. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. I got hit I didn't even realize it because of my shield. It's interesting how if you kill those guys before they're done with their attack, the ground won't break, even though they've already slammed into it. That's something they change in later games. Alright, we're back in Nectopia. I need to head to Yumland. I think. Or was it Kyoto? I think it was Yumland. You know what's really sad though? This isn't going to, this is going to give me the Cure Yellow, which will let me break the yellow ice. I still won't be able to break the blue ice. So there's some more shenanigans that they intend to run me through before we're done. I don't even know if this is the end game. Like, this might be the end. I might be running through the end game of this entire game right now, and I have no idea. Oh, right, I can't area grab further than this because of the hole. The hole prevents the... If there's no area, then it cannot be grabbed. Danger of the internet. You know, I'm very glad that they did some serious revamping to the areas. Because in the first game, I could never tell where I was, ever. Like, there was no way for me to distinguish one area from the other, and I got so lost. In this game, the areas are actually unique enough that I can actually know where I'm going. Wait, I don't think that's... Yeah, no, it's not. Speaking of knowing where I'm going, I just went in a circle. And I definitely know exactly how I'm going to get out of it. This way. Ah, I messed up. One of the rest is gonna live. I'm just gonna wait for him to step on that one square right there next. Waiting. Got it. No, what am I doing? The rat's gonna be gone anyway. I might as well just area grab them into a corner. Oops. Well, that's still a corner. Whoops. Which way is it from here? I think it's this way. I'm not used to running back through this area. I'm used to running forward through it, and it's messing with my brain. Alright, this way? Yes. Alright. We are back in Neptunia Area 1. We keep going this way. It's going to take us to Den Area 3. And, oh, hi. I need to keep him shooting those at me, because his alternative is to break my spaces. And I do not like when people break my spaces. It makes it very hard for me to move. Especially when he has an attack that drops rocks on my head. Like that! And that! Alright, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use my shield to block the rock. That's gonna work. Okay, good. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Even when he does that, everything is still awesome. It's fine. It's good. In fact, it's so good, I haven't even lost my shield yet. I can relax. I am so good at this game. I have learned his patterns, and he is no longer going to corner me and beat me over the head with a big ball. Which he has done more than once. Excellent. That's one of the things I really appreciate about Mega Man Battle Network. I don't know how they did it, but they made the bosses like progressively more fun to fight. Like they get so much more fun to fight the more you do it. And I don't quite understand how they nailed that, but they really did. Like the least fun I ever have fighting a boss in this game is the first time I fight it. And then the second time it's a little more fun than the first. And then I get really frustrated, like especially in this game with all the body blocking and stuff. But then, like, things start to click. Mastery, I get better. Yeah, but, like, the fact that there is so much room to get better, I think. Like, you can get better at just about anything, but not everything is fun to get better at. You know what I mean? Just because you can get better at something doesn't actually mean it's going to be more fun. But in this game, yes. Like, you get better, and it becomes so much more fun as you do it. I really do think this game is one of the big reasons I fell in love with boss fights when I was a kid. Well, not this game specifically, but the 6th version of this game, which is the only one I got to play back in the day. Back when I didn't feel like I was an old man. Whoops, I thought he was going to come at me. Alright, I want to see if I can break this rock like this. I want to see if I can bust through this rock and go after the other guy. Hey now, don't go telling people I'm 30. I don't even have my webcam on. You don't have to go exposing me like that. And of course I'm old. As a child, I told myself that by the time I reached 25, I was going to be a dinosaur. And if that opinion ever changed, that was just proof of how much older I am. Therefore, I have to accept it. Otherwise, I'm even older than I think I am. Land 2, yes. Alright, I think it's here. There might be a third area I have to go to. But I think here is where the guy with the... There, that's the guy I think who has it. Yes, Cordell, but since when have I respected your opinion on these sorts of things? Like, come on, man. Be logical here. Well, that's your opinion, and you are entitled to it. However, I am correct. Alright. Hello, friend. Can I have the heat data? Why are you... What? Hang on. I don't understand what just happened. How am I fighting Cutman now? I wasn't... He said he was entitled to arrest, and now I'm fighting... Why am I... He said that he was entitled to arrest. Why am I fighting Cutman? Come here. I don't understand what this has to do with arresting. Is it like a random... Oh, is that scissors coming for me? You just want to play rock, paper, scissors. Alright, I choose paper. Hey, Cutman version 3. I'm staying here to cool off a little longer. Was this not the guy with the heat data? Oh no, I don't. Shoot. Welcome, DNA Gaming. I'm glad to see you. Dude, scissors beats paper. I'm aware, but I killed him anyway. And I did it with an S-rank score. So what's he gonna do about it? I hate to break it to you, it was wood style. I picked paper, he chose scissors, I killed him. Like, what are you gonna do about it? No, he wasn't. That's one of the beautiful things about area graph. Alright, so guys, I need you to help me out. There was a character who was talking about his heat data. I thought it was this guy. It is not this guy, but it was like last time I was streaming, there was a character talking about it. But who was he? Can you melt that blue ice? No, I cannot. The blue ice comes after the yellow ice, which is what I'm currently working on beating. Ugh. Sounds like a fire program. Where is it? You know what? Let's go talk to Heatman at the airport. Why not? It's a very logical place for it to be. Alright. Oh, that's not it. Alright. Heat data. Sounds like a fire program. Where is it? Good question. Very good question. Alright. Before we answer the question of where's the heat data, I need to go take a bathroom break. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I am back. So, since I cannot remember where the guy with the heat data was, I am just going to have to go to the net, and I'm going to have to start searching the info boards. The game seems to be trying to tell me that I can find everything I need if I run in circles to the info boards. So we'll start with the square on Den area and go from there. And I'm sure that at no point during this series will I go insane. I'm sure he didn't deserve this, but God, it felt so good! Oh, that was beautiful for me! For me specifically, I loved that. Ah, that was therapeutic. For all this running back and forth that I've been doing. No, don't according to the wiki me. I'm not even going to finish reading that. I saw according to the wiki and I'm not reading the rest. I'll admit, I'm impressed that I have not read the rest. I thought for sure by now my eyes would have wandered over there and I would have continued reading that message. But I'm doing a very good job at not looking at it. I'm actually impressed with myself. I know I can't prove that to you, but you know what? It is the truth. I did not ask for the wiki. I was asking if anyone remembered from the stream. I did not ask you to look things up. Yup. Tie! Why would you do that? Fine, I'm reading it. Given by a prog in the Oaken Grill. Yeah, wasn't that... So I was on the right track. I was just talking to the wrong guy. It's not Ty? Wait, no. Whoops! My bad! Well, hi, DN Gaming. Apparently I mistook you for my brother. Oh, don't worry about it. I was about to run on a wild goose chase anyway. But let me... Net dealer. Speaking of which, I've gone in a circle again. Why are there so many circles in this game? They're very easy to fall into. He's a friend from yours from high school. Oh, interesting. Is that where he learned about me? That's cool. Cool. Thanks. I'm happy to have you here. Wait, although if you're a friend of Cordell's, you're weird, aren't you? I'll bet. I'll bet there's very little that's actually normal about you. Wait, is that a... I'm not going to try to guess what your profile image is. Just to be clear, I'm roasting Cordell, not you. Don't worry about it. I'm very happy that you're here. Is this the right way? I think so. Alright. Now, where is the actual guy I'm supposed to talk to here? But a good... Yep, you're definitely Cordell's friend. I cannot tell you how many times I have tried insulting Cordell, but he ends up taking it as a compliment. Every time. I've tried so hard, but somehow I only build his self-esteem and his inability to act like a normal human being. It's very strange. I don't know whether to admire him for it or get upset, honestly. Youngland 2. There's one of them. Oh, hey, it's Cutman again. This time I've only got one area grab, sadly. It would be a shame if he never gets out from behind this rock. Area grab really messes with Cutman. It is hilarious how unprepared Cutman is for any amount of area grab. Bro came back to be bullied again. I know, right? Like the guy's coming in here like, no, rock, scissors beats paper. That's not how it's supposed to go. And then it happens again. Whoops. He wasn't supposed to move. Yeah, like, I don't know if I don't remember if DN Gaming was here for the conversation, but I had to give up water style because I wasn't going to give up wood style. The game only lets me keep one, and I'm not giving up wood style. There is nothing in the game that can make me do so. It is just too good. Yeah, I wish the game would let me have three styles. I could have one that's like an improved version of my normal style. I could have one that is wind style, which is my specialty. Okay, do you guys see anyone here except for that one guy who I was talking to? Because I'm not seeing him. Where does this even go? I don't remember. Oh, this goes to the square. Eh, might as well check the info board. This is the wrong way. Where am I? I'm in Yumland 1. Oh. Does Yumland not have a square? I mean, there was that other area, but I'm not going there. The music's too sad. Nothing good is gonna happen if I stay in that area. What good is Area Square against a Sparky? Alright. What the? Red ice? Okay, if I can time this perfectly... Oh. Well, I still get 2 out of 3. Okay. Well, I'm in for some pain. Let's see how well this goes. Ow. About as well as I thought it would. I would like to heal. I almost messed that up. I was about to get hit in the face a third time. Maybe fourth, even. I forget how many times I got hit. I was thinking it was 2, but something tells me 2 is a very generous estimation for how many times I got hit in that fight. A Ted. Okay, you. Keep your sarcasm to yourself. Alright, so this is the area the program is supposedly in. Where have I not been? Where does that even lead? I have no clue what it could be that way. Huh. Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. Well, this is definitely Yumland, as you can see in the bottom corner there. But okay, good. For a second there, I was wondering if I had already gotten the heat data from him. And that would have been atrocious. That would have been absolutely horrendous. But it doesn't look like that's the case. I do not have the heat data. So, we're back to square one. Well, that would be pretty darn accurate. Alright. You say I have to go check out a grill. There's only one place a grill could be. And that's the campground in Okuden. Isn't there? There's usually a line right here. Where'd they go? Who are you? Must be the Quake. I'm pretty sure I've been here several times since it's pronounced Okuden. That's what I said! Alright. Heat data? Are you Magaman? I heard you say my coworker. He's a slacker, but he's my friend. There won't be enough to show my gratitude, but please take it. I got heat data! You're right, it's supposed to be pronounced Okuden, and I pronounced it Okuden, just like I said. In what universe am I supposed to know to come to a darn campsite and jack into this grill in order to get the heat data? Like, did the other guy say something about Okuden that could have tipped me off about that? Or is this just, like, something I could have known and tried? I'm sorry, I skipped it too quick. Did Mega Man say we have no more time to waste? Where would... Evacuation advisory. Disasters may worsen. No time for wasting. Shut up, lad! Shut up! You shut your mouth! I am being run in circles by the developers of this game. This game is so lucky that I find it absolutely endearing. Like, for all the pain it's putting me through, Somehow this is just absolutely nostalgic for me. Ugh. You know what else is really painful? I'm pretty sure this way, right here, leads to a shortcut to the Undernet. That would save me the process of having to run all the way around. Suffering is weirdly nostalgic, eh? Yeah, I know, I grew up with you. Maybe that's the problem. Oi. I see your oi, but I do not see your denial. Is there a reason for that, sir, that you would like to explain to your friend? I stole your line. Ha! Sucker! That's what you get for being on a delay. Listen, it's not my internet, it's the landlord's internet. There's a difference. Yay, 200 pennies. Thank you, treasure. I'm not disappointed at all. Almost makes running around worth it? No. No, it doesn't. 10,000 might make that little detour I made worth it, but... Let's see, how much money do I have? You know, still not enough money to buy the HP memory when I head right back to the Undernet, which is where I started this video. It's been... Let me see, how long has I been on? I've been recording for 2 hours. I am now heading back to the place where I started this video for the 3rd time. And I'm not even going the wrong way. This is some insanity here. You don't get away with stuff like this in modern games. You just don't. I should probably save. How long has it been since I've saved in this game? Alright, little bunny. Take a step this way. Do it again. Alright, little bunny. Take a step back so you can line up with the... Alright. I hate you both. The timing here just been terrible. There we go. Goodness, it was harder to line that up than I wanted it to be. Alright. Well, that's not the right way. I'm so glad for these signs. They actually help so much once I know what I'm looking for. Inside net dealer, this way to the net square. I gotta keep. There's a prog right there who I have to keep in mind because I'm certain he's gonna have some item that I need. Grab the treasure and continue on my way. I'm almost there. Soon I will have the ability to melt the yellow ice, and then I'm sure that I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Is it this way? Oh yeah, it is this way. Never mind. And then I'm sure everything will go right for me. Everything is going to be sunshine, rainbows, and I won't have to deal with. I can just find the boss who's been causing all of the problems in the world, and things are just going to be nice from there. Okay. The ice not pirate guy. Yeah, the guy who I haven't seen. Like, for all I know, he could be a pirate. Stupid mouse. They always go where I don't want them. Like, that is the only pattern to these things. Do I not want him to go there? That's where he's going. Darn mouse. Alright, try that again. Alright, try that a third time. Or don't. Just die. I've changed my mind. You can just die. I'm tired of this game. I'm moving on. Oh, you're still alive. Normally when I hit viruses with my sword, they just die. I wasn't really expecting to have to do anything beyond that. I didn't even look at the numbers. I just made an assumption. Alright. This way? No, definitely not. This is a circle. Yeah, the internet lies at the end of the ramp. Somehow I ended up back on it. Guys, I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm slowly losing my every brain cell that survived my childhood with Cordell. They lasted for so long. They can't fail me now. We tried so hard, boys. But that's... I agree. We're not even in Yumland. This is Netopia. Ugh. I should have got him there, but I didn't. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. Fine. Ugh. Alright. And with that, I am right back to where I started this recording. We did it, guys! We're here! Aren't you so proud of the progress we've made during this game? Doesn't it feel like everything we've done is definitely worth it? And not at all questionable? Soon. I know, right? We may even make forward progress here. I know it's hard to believe, but it could happen. It is one of the options. Whoops. I wish I could stand on that metal square. Well, that'll do. Nice! You'd almost think this game had a story. You know, I swear for most of the game, I thought the same thing. Like I was under the same impression. Hello? Net dealer? Has there always been a net dealer? Has this guy always been here? Give me the HP memory. I do not have enough zennies. I do not have enough money. I'm about to head in a circle. I need to not do that. Thank you, Virus, for stopping me. Alright. Why did he suddenly do that? I don't know what triggers the Whirlpool guys to suddenly jump in my face and attack. I'm gonna save. It's been a while since I've saved. Imagine if I died here and went back to the start of the game, and started the recording, basically. I think he saved before I gave up all my chips. That makes sense. I feel like that is a thing I might do. I think, yes, this is the right way. I am almost there. Come get me. I was supposed to dodge and then fire. Didn't quite go according to plan. No plan! It's murder! I have no idea why that killed. I really don't. Come get me. Alright. Almost there. We've almost obtained progress. Let us see what my vast reward is for delivering the heat data. I worked really hard to get this. But hand it over first. I hand it over. Let's see here. Click, click, DD. There you go. I'm a genius that tells you. Yellow cure. With that, you can break yellow ice. I know this guy in Utopia 2. Utopia 2, you say? His brother tried all sorts of things. Alright, so now we get to go back to Netopia 2, which is a place I've been to many, many times. But I think that's about all that I can take for today. I need to stop, and I need to go make supper, and I'm gonna be done for a bit. I might do some off-screen grinding in order to get Zenny, so I can buy that HP memory that I'm missing. Yes, I shall eat. Well, I'm gonna go cook, and then I will eat. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it here for the day, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. It was a lot of fun talking to you guys. A lot of fun reminiscing about the terrible things Quiddell has done to me throughout our childhood that I've been entirely innocent of. I haven't done anything to him in return, like, not once, if you believe it. But yeah, if you guys like the video, do me a favor, leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, stop the stream.